right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Here We Are. I'm your host, Henry Cheatham. Welcome to our program today. We have a great band that we are going to introduce to you tonight on our program. It's the Sam Cockrell Band. Sam Cockrell has been around for a while. He's done a few programs. And today he is going to introduce to you his entire band right here on Here We Are. The great show on television, the greatest show on television. Sam has played with, been the band leader for the great Cicero Blake, one of the great soul singers, one of the great rhythm and blues artists of this country. Sam has played internationally as well as across this country. He also has opened up a couple of shows for the great one, B.B. King. He's done that, So we're going to get the show kicked off here with him, with the band introducing themselves as to who they are. We're going to start with the trombone over here.
My name is Dan Close. I play the trombone, and I'm the newest member of the band. Been playing about 2 months with the group.
Good. How are you enjoying it so far?
It's been a blast. Every show is really fun. Sam's a killer band leader, and I'm having a great time.
That's good. And what about you, the trumpet player, Dan?
I'm Brian Crane. I've been with the band for about 5-6 years now. I've enjoyed the time that I've had with Sam. We've had quite some adventures together, so I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah, Sam was kind of like James Brown, huh? He worked the hell out of you, right? Here's a saxophonist, my man Mitz.
Hi, I'm Jim Metz. I play the tenor sax, and like Brian, I think I've been in the band 1 year less than Brian. Yeah. Brian actually got me in here. It's been a great time. Sam is one of the best band leaders. I've played with a bunch of bands all over the place, and Sam is by far one of the best leaders. It's been a great time here.
He's one of the hell of a taskmasters. I've seen him in action, man, and I'm telling you, he's worse than my wife. I tell him I wouldn't work for him. It is my man on guitar with the funny name.
My name is Mike Zeteslo. Mike Z, if the Zeteslo is too long. I've been playing on and off with Sam for probably 10, 12 years and known him for close to 20. So we've just been always finding our way back to each other and playing, and I love playing the music that he's put together and being on stage with the guys. It's been great.
So what you had to do, take a break from him?
Huh?
You had to take a mental break from him?
I had to take a mental break from myself for play for a while, but no, it's been good. I like to do a lot of different things, so sometimes I'll play different styles of music and try to incorporate everything, so sometimes the timing doesn't always work out for every project, but now I feel like I'm able to come back and dedicate time and do this again, so.
Good. Okay, my man on the drum here, the kicker. Okay, you can sit down. I mean, you want to sit down? Okay. All right.
Hi there. I'm Chris Morrow, and I'm the drummer. I've been playing with Sam in this band about 2-3 years now, give or take. I've known him for about 5 or 6 years. Together, we host the Blues Jam at the Harlem Avenue Lounge together, too, every Thursday. So we've been doing that for a while. I'm enjoying it.
Are you enjoying working for the Taskmaster?
Oh, I love it. I love playing with the horns and everybody. It's a great time.
Thank you very much, Chris. And over here, my man, Luke. Where you at, Luke?
Right here. My name is Carl Lucas, but usually I just chop the ass off of Lucas, and they call me Luke. And I've been playing before Sam started playing, really. Yeah. I remember when Sam was playing alley basketball with his buddies, and then he got interested. So I've been playing about 1.5 years, 2 years before Sam. But he's more experienced than I am because he's been playing steadily. I've been out trying to work for a living on a regular job, you understand what I'm saying? And I've been with this particular adventure with him for about, 3 years? About 3 years, yeah. But yeah, we go way back. I've done the thing with him with Cicero Blake. We've done some openings for B.B. King. Before that, I did a few hits with Albert King when he was coming to Chicago. But yeah, it's been around for a while.
That's good. Good to know. All right, Taskmaster, tell us a little bit about you. Come on this side,
I
please.
think you pretty much said it all, but let me just say this. The best thing about this band is the horns, because that's what separates us from everybody else. There are a lot of great bands in Chicago. We're one of them. And when he said, I didn't say the best, we're one of them. I don't want to say that's up to the people, but basically, Brian's been the longest tenured player with the band, and then Brian introduced the band to Jim. That was like a big moment for us because we had just lost one of the guys who originally put the horn section together, Mr. Bob Sass. Hey, Bob. And then we had a trombone player, Will Baker, who had to go to California. His wife, she didn't like Chicago anymore. But pretty much this is probably the best band that I've had a lot of them, but like as far as personalities, the willingness to make things work and get things done, and we just enjoy playing with each other. And so it's my name out there, but I can't do anything without these guys. So it's a total team effort. People see me, but they know when we come to the shows, I do less than anybody because I don't need to. I got a great group of guys here, and I want everybody to feel empowered when we play or whatever we do. And so that's why it works so well, because it's not about me, it's about us. People might say that and see my name, but they know if they come to our shows, these guys get to do whatever they want because that's what makes it work.
Okay, so you had 3 CDs. What's the name of them?
The first one was out in '99, called I'm in the Business, followed up in 2001 with Colorblind. And then the third one, I took a little time off. I must have took a nap, Rip Van Winkle. 2015, we recorded the third album called Trying to Make a Living Playing My Guitar in Delaware. A friend of mine had a studio there and just happened to work out that I was there, and then brought the tracks back. The horn players laid it down. And the new album, which has no title yet, it's going to be 30 tracks, 4, 5, and 6 in a DVD. So we don't know what that is yet, but it's going to be a lot of great music on there because our fans that support us, I think they deserve that. You know, at this day and age, it's hard to get a good bargain for your buck. So if those people who support this band, we got a lot of great stuff coming out for you.
Okay, now are these guys going to be on the band on the album with you?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the best way to continue to get the continuity that you have guys playing on stage, playing on your records. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way when you have guest artists, like on my first 3 albums, I had guest artists. But this band's going to play the entire CD or CDs. So when we hit the stage, we don't have to rely on somebody else who's not there. You'll get the full impact of this band.
Okay, will you let me sing on one of your songs? What are you laughing at, Luke?
Absolutely. When the red light goes off, I'm gonna have you start singing.
Okay. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna let the guys take over the band, take over the mic and the cameras right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sam Cockrell Band.
Suffering, I just found out my baby's been cheating. Upset and confused, man, I got the blues and I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling bad. How could you do it? I gave you everything I had. Everything I had. Why did you lie, baby? You know you should have told me the truth. Told me the truth. Why did you lie, baby? You know you should have told me the truth. Told me the truth. Maybe it would have worked out if you just told me the truth. You risk it all for a cheap fling. You tore out everything that we've been building. A future, a house, maybe kids. But now it's all over. guitar, Luke. Look out! Why did you lie, baby? You know you should have told me the truth. Told me the truth. Why did you lie, baby? You know you should have told me the truth. Told me the truth. We could have worked things out, but you didn't tell me the truth. Oh! That was Why Did You Lie? This next number is I'm from Chicago. This is a song that I wrote thinking that we might have something to replace the iconic Sweet Home Chicago from. So let us know what you think about it if you catch us live other than this TV setting. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's summertime in the Windy City. The sun is shining, the girls sure look pretty. Everybody's grilling in their backyard, getting their drink on, playing a game of cards, singing who's singing on the corners. Young boys selling dimes and quarters. Remember old Blue Eyes, the chairman of the boards. The song he sang, the town he adored. I'm from Chicago, the Windy City is my home. Working musicians, they love Chi-Town, Northside,
Southside.
plenty of work around. If you got the goods, you're gonna get paid. The best stand out. What more can I say? Bloodshed and violence, the streets were a mess during the era of Capone and Ness. Do you remember Earth, Wind and Fire? The rock band Chicago, the Grand Park riots. I'm from Chicago, the Windy City is my home. Yes, it is. It's summertime in the Windy City. The sun is shining, the girls sure look pretty. Everybody's grilling in their backyard, getting their drink on, playing a game of cards, singing who's singing on the corners. Young boys selling dimes and quarters. Remember old Blue Eyes, the chairman of the boards. The song he sang, the town he adored. I'm from Chicago, the Windy City is my home. Working musicians, they love Chi-Town, Northside,
Southside.
plenty of work around. If you got the goods, you're gonna get paid. The best stand out. What more can I say? Bloodshed and violence, the streets were a mess during the era of Capone-ness. Do you remember Earth, Wind and Fire? The rock band Chicago, the Grand Park riots. I'm from Chicago, the Windy City is my home. Yes, it is. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago, home of the blues. We got the Harlem Revenue Lounge Band, Buddy Guys Legends, the Kingston Mind, the Cubby Band. We got the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bears, the Bulls, the Chicago Sky. We got it all, man. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Texas is great. Memphis is too. But everybody know y'all that Chicago's the home of the blues. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago, home of the blues. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Look out! Oh! This next selection is from a album called Colorblind. That's the second album. And there's a little story behind this song. We went down to Memphis, Tennessee to represent the Fox Valley Blues Society. It's called the International Blues Competition, where you compete against 300 bands from all around the states and internationally. And we came in second place. You'd have to be there to really know the gist of it. We actually won, but we didn't. The audience, they suggested that we won, so I said, I'm going to write a song about it. And so, no, I actually, you know what? This is the wrong story. But it's the same album. Same album, wrong story. Yeah. I wrote these songs about the same time. We'll get to that one later, so I won't have to talk about it. But this one is called Trying to Get Over Losing You. It's a little bit of Memphis, Chicago soul when I was down there. And that's what it influenced. So check it out. Trying to Get Over Losing You. It's hard for me to believe that you've been with someone else. I've been faithful to only you, but behind my back you've been untrue. I must have been blind, didn't see the signs. Just a fool in love, that's my crime. All my friends say the pain will go away. I'll find somebody to take your place. I'm broken hearted and confused, trying to get over losing you. I'm down and out, I got the blues, trying to get over losing you. My heart is heavy since you told me that you don't want me no more. And when did you stop loving me? And why was I the last to know? I must have been blind, didn't see the signs. Just a fool in love, that's my crime. All my friends say the pain will go away. I'll find
find somebody to take your place. I'm broken hearted and confused, trying to get over losing you. I'm down and out, I got the blues, trying to get over losing you. See the cold wind blowing, I see the love door closing. Someone else has your heart. You may not know it, but the time will come. You're gonna miss me, you're gonna need me. The writing's on the wall. All your love I never is gone, girl. I keep on hoping things will change, but you made it clear that you don't feel the same. I'm broken hearted and confused, trying to get over losing you. I'm down and out, I got the blues, trying to get over losing you.
The next selection will be a song off our first album called All Night Long. The album is I'm in the Business. A bit of the disco thing. This is when I was into my disco mindset. Check it out.
We're having a party, tell everybody it's a celebration. Screaming guitars, heavy funky bass, all night long we gonna rock this place. Everybody, rock it, shake your body, get out on the floor.
Find a spot out on the floor.
Everybody, rock it, shake your body, get out on the floor.
Find a spot out on the floor.
Everybody, rock and shake your body, get out on the floor.
Find a spot out on the floor.
Everybody, all night long, get on down, all night long, get on down, all night long, get on down, all night long, get on down. Black or white, hip or square, we're all the same on the new frontier. We got whiskey, women and beer, having a good time on the new frontier. Everybody, rock and shake your body, get out on the floor.
Find a spot out on the floor.
Everybody, rock and shake your body, get out on the floor.
Find a spot out on the floor.
Everybody, rock and shake your body, get out on the floor.
Find a spot out on the floor.
Everybody, all night long, get on down, 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 all night long.
was All Night Long, everybody. Hey, one more time real quick. On the trombone, that's Mr. Dan Close. How about it for Dan on the trombone over there? Dan, as he said, he's the newest member of the band. We're happy to have him here. It gives us a full horn section once again. On the trumpet, that's Brian Crane, the longest tenured guy in the band, other than myself. He brought Jim along and Dan, so that's a great thing. And on the saxophone, the big man, Big Jimmy. That's Jimmy Metz on the sax. Y'all give Jim some love. Come on. On guitar, my good friend, like you said, from 20 years, Mike's been playing in other bands and doing stuff on his own, and he's always welcome to come here. He knows that. This is Mike Z. Y'all give Mike some love. Mike Zetezalo, how about it for him? On the drums, the man going back to school because he didn't learn enough while he was out. Our good friend and great timekeeper, and he's welcome anytime as well. That's Chris Morrow. Give Chris some love. And on the guitar, that's Luke once again. My name is Sam Cockrell. This is the Sam Cockrell Band. We're going to do another selection from what album is that? Because I forget sometimes. What's this? Oh, this is Mug the Memphis? Okay, that story I was telling earlier about the competition, that's this moment. We lost second place, so I wrote a song entitled Mugged in Memphis. It goes a little something like this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No offense to my man Dave Keys, but we got mugged in Memphis, Tennessee, at the IBC, down in Memphis. I went down to Memphis, Tennessee to compete in a competition called the IBC, where the judges all voted and the scores were in. I couldn't believe when I did not win. No offense to my man Dave Keys, but we got mugged in Memphis, Tennessee, at the IBC, down in Memphis. It's always hard being second best, especially when you know you were better than the rest. But when it was all over and it finally sunk in, I congratulated the winner and thought about what might have been. No offense to my man Dave Keys, but we got mugged in Memphis, Tennessee, at the IBC, down in Memphis. To my man Dave Keys, but we got mugged in Memphis, Tennessee, at the IBC, down in Memphis. We got mugged down in Memphis, at the IBC. Look out! Was mugged in Memphis. I like to say a lot of people don't really get to see this band too much because there's a lot of political stuff going on in Chicago, and all musicians know what I'm talking about. Everybody would love to play at Legends. We've played there a few times, but the rotation is very difficult to crack. Once you got a few horses in the stable, no matter how good a band, people tend to go with that, and we're all right with that. So if you don't see us on some of those main stages, it's not because we don't want to be there. It's just because sometimes it just doesn't work that way. But you can always go and buy our records, check out this TV show, catch us when we're out playing. Just go Sam Cockrell, Google, / that, and you'll run into Facebook. All our postings are there. And again, like I said, we're just going to be where we are, and if we happen to run into you, we hope you enjoy what we do. We're going to do another song off that same album, entitled I Don't Want You Hanging Around. This is actually a true story about a guy who used to be a friend of mine. So if you feel something happening, it's because it's a true story. Most of them are fictional, but this is well, the last one we just did was true, but this is a real story about hate in a good way. Hate in a good way. Sometimes I need to be alone to escape the pressure that living brings on. As you struggle trying to make your way, delirious some of the folks who smile in your face, talking about you behind your back. I just don't need so-called friends like that. Why don't you just leave me alone? I gotta make some changes, I'm gonna put up a wall. Building so high I can't see none of y'all. Don't try and reach me, I don't wanna talk. Don't act like you don't know what this is all about. You're jealous and you're petty, you wanna be a star, but the truth is, boy, you better get a real job. You ain't good enough, you ain't got the right stuff. I don't want you hanging around, smiling in my face, behind my back, put me down. It's all over, it's all over. I don't want you hanging around. Sometimes I need to be alone to escape the pressure that living brings on. As you struggle trying to make your way, delirious some of the folks who smile in your face, talking about you behind your back. I just don't need so-called friends like that. Why don't you just leave me alone? I don't want you hanging around, smiling in my face, behind my back, put me down. I don't want you hanging around, smiling in my face, behind my back, put me down. I don't want you hanging around, smiling in my face, behind my back, put me down. I don't want you hanging around, smiling in my face, behind my back, put me down. All right then. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, that was 6 songs, wasn't it? One more. So we're gonna take this time now. We're a little ahead of schedule. We're gonna take time. Let's talk a little bit. We'll start with Dan. Dan's the newest member. You know, Dan, what's some of your ideas about what the band should do moving forward?
Well, I'm probably the least qualified to answer that question.
No, I don't think that's true, man. I don't think that's true.
I'd argue it is. But, you know, I think as important as the blues tradition is and a lot of the foundational things we excel at, I think as we grow and develop as a band, always incorporating new styles, new ideas, new types of music, to always make sure we're kind of pushing ourselves.
Well, that's why I asked, because this is democracy. You know, everybody's opinion is very important to me. And if people think of something, you know, that's what we use. Because if you shut people out, the greatest ideas may never get heard. So that's why, as we were talking earlier, if you think of something and you do it. But it's important to know, you know, everybody's got an idea of what they think we should do collectively and individually. Everybody can go out, man, and hustle and do something. And I'm behind you 100%. But that's great what you said. Brian, what about you? You've been here the longest.
I think we've made, you know, huge strides over the years as far as coming together as a group and becoming, you know, finding that core nucleus of guys and the guys that are on the stage right now. It's been a bit of a journey to actually get to this point, but for the past, well, with the newest member, Dan, aside from that, the couple of months that he's been here, the rest of the group has now been together for quite a while, and that has really been a huge help in terms of getting the band together to gel. We know each other. We not only know each other personally, but we know each other musically now, where we're able to really enjoy just playing music and making music together. And I think that shows on the audience side when you see guys that know each other and enjoy playing music with each other, and have that connection that we have.
Yeah,
So,
we have some great live shows. You know?
yeah, absolutely. I think that's been huge moving in the past, getting to where we are, and I look forward to moving that.
And the funny thing about it, see, this is a real show, so we're going to tell you the truth. If we ever got a chance to practice, it'd be scary what we could really do. You know what I mean? Because everybody's got different lives and everything, man. And nowadays, you have to practice through Skype or file or this. But at some point, when we get to that point where we can actually rehearse and it'll be just crazy because, you know, we don't get to rehearse because we all got so many things going on, but we find time like today to do this. And I want to thank all the guys for making themselves available to make this happen. And Sir Henry Cheatham and everybody here, man. Henry is a great person, a good personal friend of mine, great disc jockey or radio air personality, and he's great. Thank you, Henry. Jim, what do you think? What do you think some of our next moves should be? What are we doing to get to point B?
Oh man, everything they already said. I mean, you know, continue to expand musically, genre-wise. Continue to keep the nucleus together and reinforce that nucleus.
Yeah.
And what you said and what you always said is you know, continue to be democratic and have everybody have their inputs and just kind of pour everything together. This is the great mixing pot of a band. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got hard rock, we've got blues, we've got soul, we've got jazz, we've got everything. You know?
He's in the Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
So, you know, we put all that stuff together. And
I'm
we come up
joking,
with
man.
some really, really cool stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the great thing, because I've told you guys from day one, you know, you got to feel empowered. I mean, I'm never going to hold people back. Like when you're soloing, you have to let me know when you're ready to stop. I mean, other than that, you know, that's why it's a group. And like, for no disrespect to none of the guys that are not here anymore, we think they were all great. But you know, when you really want to be somewhere, you're going to be there. And I wish all of those guys well. But I think we finally got everybody that we need now. Maybe minus a keyboard player, if that happens to be something that we do. But right now, I feel very strong with what we do. It took us a while to get over not having one, but I think yeah. But you can't be all screwed up now. You got to be able to get along with everybody. You got to be able to play different things, and more importantly, this is the real thing here, because this is what bands never talk about. Two things that break bands up quicker than anything: women and money. Club owners, particularly, do not pay a lot of money, so it's a lot of dedication on everybody's part. So. It's not a lot of money at the beginning, but if you get something going, you can probably work your way to that. So I had to commend these guys as well, because there's not a lot of money involved, but we enjoy what we do, and hopefully we're trying to get to that next level. Mike?
I'm just trying to take it one day at a time, you know, help the ball club, not get too concerned about the playoffs, you know, try to stay healthy.
So you want to come out of the minors, huh?
No, you know, my favorite thing about playing with you and all these guys, I think we've been talking about, is just the diversity in the music, and I think it's something that we can bring with the combination of influences and instrumentation. And I think if we continue as we get more comfortable and keep putting on a show and be active with the audience, and you know, do some fun things and let them share in on all the fun that we're having. You know, that's what I really enjoy, and just the ability to stretch out, like you said. You know, everybody gets to solo. we play all different kinds of music. We'll go from, Stevie Ray Vaughan into Chicago, into the Doobie Brothers, into, old Chicago blues, into, who knows, Steely Dan and Jackson 5, all over the place. And I really like doing all of that stuff. And I've learned a lot, too, from playing. I think you really get to learn and grow when you play with different types of musicians and people with different influences like all these guys. So I've just really enjoyed it.
Well said. Chris, I can hear you back there.
I think what we need to keep doing is just keep developing good original material. That's what people want to see. Like, we play a lot of great covers and a lot of great songs that people know and love, but, you're a great songwriter, we need to keep putting new material together so that the public can get some good music and, add to this great American culture of ours. Contribute that.
Chris reads a lot of books. That was really well said. I almost teared up for a minute. Almost. Not quite, but I almost did. And see, Chris is on his way to school. He's going back to school for 2 years, and that's going to be a big blow for us. But here's the great thing about it. He's always welcome to come back and sit in that seat if he chooses to do so. So we have to keep going and let him further his education. But that's what this band is about, sacrifice and getting behind what's the right thing for that person, because the group is always going to be here to support you and embrace you if that's what you want to do. Luke, what you tell people a little bit about what you think?
Yeah, well, I'd like to just say I'm proud of you all these years I've known you. I remember you, like I said, before you started thinking about playing music. Me, myself, I know I frustrate you sometimes because you're more school music.
That has nothing to do with it. You need a watch. Yeah. You need a watch.
I was going to leave that out, man. I was here before you today, though.
That's true.
But anyway, like I said, I'm
but let me say this about Luke. Luke's got a problem with time being late. But he's a great. But that's okay. This is the truth. We being real. But he's a great player.
You don't need to
he's
say
a great
that,
player.
man.
I did. I just said it.
But anyway, I'm gonna still say I'm proud of you, man. Like I said, I remember before you got interested in music, you more school than I am. I frustrate you because I play by feel. I ditched the music class in high school, because I didn't see how music had anything with me being a football player. That's what I wanted to do. We won a championship at Dunbar that year. But anyway, I was supposed to go to Prairie View A&M, but the students burnt down the library, so they reneged all scholarships. But anyway, I like to keep doing what you're doing, as long as I can play my guitar every now and then.
Tell people about the other project that I'm working on with you right now.
Oh, yeah. Pretty soon, hopefully, you start seeing me back in, fronting my own band.
Absolutely.
My man Chris back there, hopefully he's going to be with me doing that. Until August. But anyway, yeah, my name's Carl Lucas. It's going to be Lucas. Luke. I cut the A, well, I won't say it, the AS off of Lucas, and then you just call me Luke, and I'll be out there. Hopefully you'll come and see me sometime.
I think our host is coming out. But the other thing is, like I said earlier when we were talking, we're working on 3 new albums. But it's going to be like 30 songs, and people can cut it up any way they want to. But the people that support us and these guys, you can't take anything with you when you leave. If something happens to me or these guys tomorrow, we'll have something that we left behind. And with this band in particular, because we have such a great time on stage, and like right now, I want to give people a lot of music for, I'd say $10 per album. But we're going to, probably charge $60. I know that sounds funny, but it's $20 an album, but you're going to get 30 songs. So think of it that way. 4, 5, and 6 just in a 3-disc set. And personally, I think that if we just keep playing, we can't always figure out where we're going to be. We just have to play and do what we do. And if people catch up to us, they will, because I think good things will happen, because this band is really, really on the cusp of being really great, because we just got to get a little bit more time in with these originals and just keep doing what we're doing. So our host is coming back up. Let Henry come up and say a little bit. How you feeling, man? All right. Where'd you get those boots at?
All right, how you guys enjoying the show?
Good. What about you?
I don't know. Now y'all don't start talking too much. I thought you came down here to play some music. Play some old music, man.
We got 6? Oh, yeah, we got one more. I'm sorry.
You got one more?
Yeah, we got one more. This is perfect.
One more, and then we're going to wrap it up.
People want to talk sometimes. We play music.
No, you can't be talking on my show.
Okay.
I'm the one who does the talking.
Okay.
My show.
All right.
You won't let me.
We got one more song to go.
You
That's
won't
it.
let me sing, no.
Not today.
Come on, man. Come on, guys. Yeah, come on, hit me something,
Okay,
brother.
you want to sing something?
Yeah, what you gonna hit for
Okay,
me?
you know what key you in?
Yeah,
What?
I want to do it in A, man.
Hey, he wants to do it in A. Slow blues in A.
What? I didn't say blues. Yeah.
What you gonna sing then?
I want to do some Sinatra. And now.
Look out.
Why you stop? The end is near.
Hold this out.
Come on. And so, come on now. Come on, I like the guitar. And so. You done all right, see?
Yeah, where you at? Where you at, nigga?
And now the time has come. You didn't think I could do it, to face the final curtain.
Oh, you off time.
I know that. I lost my time. I lost my time. You know, I got so excited with that great voice.
That's why he's the host of the show and not performing.
Yeah, but I mean, want me to do a little something? Okay, I want you to do another one.
Okay, what's that?
Okay. I want you to
Your
do,
show.
I know it. I want to do a Sammy Davis Jr. show.
Why don't you do something that's
I said I want to do,
possibility of being actually happening, like
I can do Sammy.
going down slow.
Mr. Bojangles. Give me some Mr. Bojangles. Come on, guys. Come on. You guys can do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You don't know Mr. Bojangles. I can't believe you don't know Mr. Bojangles. You don't know
I
it?
know the chorus. That's all I know. I never played it.
Oh, boy.
30 years too young.
Well, hell, Mr. Bojangles was before my time. All right, you really want to? You really want me doing? You want to let me do one?
Yeah.
What you want to do?
I just told you, slow blues in A.
All right, okay.
Slow blues in A. Here we go. Put it.
I got to make sure I keep my count.
Okay, here we go.
I haven't done this for a while, you know. I used to be a singer in my day. I'm just telling it, you know. And I had a big 14-piece band. Oh man! And it was. Yeah, I still got hair. I still have hair. I just don't let my hair grow, man. All right, come on, give me something. Give me something. What we gonna do? I like that, boys. Y'all doing a good job. What you stand over there looking with that trombone? Put that trombone up. Let's do some music. Oh, yes. Come on, bring it to me, guys. Come on. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. I had my fun. If I don't get well no more, I can't do it. I've had my fun. If I don't get well no more, You see, my health is failing me, people. Ow! And I think I'm going down slow. On the next train south. You can tell the folks that look for this old body home. I like it, fellas. I like it. I love it. I love it. Now, what I really want to do, folks, is let you know that is American music. That is blues, folks. That is the real folk music of our country, and I love it. I love it. You guys did all right. I mean, you did all right, you know. I thought I was Bobby Bland there for a moment. Hell, but you guys sounds good. So I'm going to turn it back over to the band. Let you guys do your thing to close it out. You ready to take it back, Sam? All right, keep that groove. I love that groove, man. Why don't you do me a Junior Parker, man? Thank you, folks, for joining us here on Cloud. Here we are. I'm your host, Henry Cheatham, and my man Sam going to take us out.
That's Henry Cheatham, y'all. Give him some love. Yeah, WVOA in the house. I got a real bad feeling that my baby, she don't love me no more. I got a real bad feeling that my baby, she don't love me no more. Look out! You know the sky been crying, y'all. Hey. Look at the tears roll down my nose. Look at the tears roll down my nose, baby. Hey. One more time with Sir Henry Cheatham, y'all, from WVON. All right, we got one more song. We want to thank Henry again and the whole of his crew down here for having us today. One more time on the trombone. That's Dan Close, everybody. Yeah. Brian Crane on the trumpet. Jim Metz on the tenor saxophone. Mike Zeteslo on the guitar and vocals. Chris Morrow on drums. That's Luke on guitar. I'm Sam Cockrell. We had a great time tonight. Like I said, if you want to come and check us out, we're on Facebook. You can go to iTunes, Amazon, Bandcamp, and find our music. We're also on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. We're going to leave out with a song from our first album. This is called I Can't Stand Being Alone. And again, thank you so much, Sir Henry Cheatham and all the staff here at CAN TV, Keith McDonald and all the guys, Jason. Here we go. On a dark, cold, rainy night, weeping and moaning, I got the blues. I know I messed up, baby, haven't lost you. I called you repeatedly, but you won't pick up the line. I'm in the dark about the condition of your heart. I need to know, baby, state of your mind. I can't stand being alone. I can't stand being alone. I can't stand being alone. I can't stand it being alone. Through the grapevine I heard you need some time, that you may reconsider.
come back and be mine. All I need, baby, is just one more chance. I promise I'll never hurt you again. I called you repeatedly, but you won't answer the line. I'm in the dark about the condition of your heart. I need to know, baby, state of your mind. I can't stand being alone. I can't stand it. I can't stand being alone. Just can't stand it, baby, being alone. I can't stand being alone. I can't stand it. I can't stand being alone. I can't stand it. I can't stand being alone. I can't stand it. I can't stand being alone. Just can't stand it, baby, being alone. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Without you, girl, this house just ain't a home. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Without you, girl, this house just ain't a home. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Without you, girl, this house just ain't a home. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Without you, girl, this house just ain't a home. Come on back, come on back, come on back. Hey, y'all. I can't stand being alone. I can't stand it. I can't stand being alone. Just can't stand it, baby, being Look out! That's a wrap.